GTA 4 is an incredible game. If you clicked on the video, I'm sure you agree with me. But have you ever wondered why the game hasn't been remastered? Rockstar released the game back in 2008 and the game hasn't been ported over to other consoles as of 2024. Isn't it weird that such a beloved game hasn't been touched for over a decade? In this video, I'm going to explain why the game hasn't been paid much attention since its release in recent years, especially if a remaster could happen soon, and even a couple little bits of news and rumours regarding its existence. I just want to quickly mention that most of the footage you'll see in this video won't be of GTA 4 because, as this video is pointing out, they haven't remastered or ported it, so I currently don't have a way to play it. So hopefully I'll be able to get some things from cutscenes and other content creators, so I'll make sure to put their channels over that footage. I hope you can understand that. Before I start, as you can see, most people aren't subscribed who watch these videos. If that's you, or if you're brand new here in this video, please consider subscribing because it really helps me out. I hope you enjoy the video, everyone. Firstly, I think it's important to cover the reasons as to why Rockstar hasn't bothered remastering or porting the game since 2008. The most obvious and I guess underwhelming answer is that they've just been too busy working on GTA Online. No other game really got any other focus while GTA Online was in its prime days. Now that they've moved on to GTA 6 as well, while juggling the GTA Online content, it's super unlikely that they would have time to remaster a game as well, despite the massive number of employees and studios that they do currently have. Another reason I believe as well is just that GTA 4 is such a big game. While pretty small in comparison to GTA 5 and how big we know GTA 6 is going to be, after its release, the game also got 2 DLC packs as well, which were pretty, decently sized. It would be very time consuming for them to work on this, especially because we know GTA 6 is their current priority. A remaster is actually not out of the question, but their attention is on other bigger projects, and we know that GTA Online's success impacted a lot of their other franchises as well. A lot of people wanted something like Bully 2, Max Payne games, stuff like that, and GTA Online definitely stopped that from occurring. Not that they were confirmed or anything, but it definitely stopped any other plans they may have had. So they're spending a lot of time on GTA 6, but GTA overall has made them so much money that Rockstar and Take-Two could release a few games within a year, and that would cost them a lot of money, but they could easily make that money back probably in a couple weeks. That might not make sense, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say there. But a remaster is pretty difficult when all your resources are being spent on your next project, especially when it's already been set out as a release date. GTA 6, we know when the game's meant to be coming out, so they probably don't want to push that back if it can be avoided. And of course, working on something else at the same time just wouldn't be beneficial for keeping it on time. Now, all that being said, could a remaster realistically happen? It's definitely possible in the coming years, I believe. While hard to access for some, GTA 4 is still playable on the PS3, Xbox 360, and the Xbox One if you have the Xbox 360 disc. I believe, I don't have a PC, but I assume it's still playable on there as well. But PlayStation players on modern platforms, so PS4 and PS5, basically have no way to access this game. I know a lot of us want this game to be remastered, and while right now it seems unlikely, I do think there is a chance it is being worked on. As plenty of you will be aware of, before the release of the remastered trilogy, Rockstar began suing modders of GTA Online, as well as the more popular mods from the original trilogy of games, that being GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Shortly after, they began taking down GTA 4 mods. People began speculating that maybe this meant GTA 4 was getting a remaster, as I just mentioned, the process of suing and taking down creators of mods and the actual things that they've been adding to these games happened before the trilogy was even fully announced. So some people began thinking that maybe because they were taking down GTA 4 mods, maybe there was a reason for that. Maybe they didn't want people playing these new mods because they were working on and creating a remastered version of GTA 4 that they want your money for, because these mods were free. So they want to take that down and make sure that you're spending your money on this product that they're creating. Now, this could absolutely be nothing, or it could have a decent amount of merit. A common idea I've seen is that maybe Grove Street Games were actually going to be working on this, but after the definitive edition turned out so poorly, Rockstar more or less cut ties with them. They still helped them fixed some parts of the definitive edition, but for the last year or so, the game has been more or less untouched, and that leads me to believe maybe they stopped really connecting with them and they don't really work on their games anymore. So let me know in the comments, do you think that maybe Rockstar cut ties with them and that's why it stopped? Do you think GTA 4 actually ever was being worked on as a remaster? I think that maybe it wasn't being fully worked on, but it was definitely being considered as something to work on after the trilogy, but because of its poor performance, they just completely scrapped it. By this point, you're probably wondering, will we receive a GTA 4 remaster? Of course, anything is possible. I believe we will get one at some point, but likely not anytime soon. If GTA 6 has an online mode, which of course it will be extremely successful. I think we all sort of assume that, and it will take up most, if not all, of Rockstar's time. This means that we could be looking at a release date of a remaster for this game around 2030, if I had to take a guess, at the earliest, unless another company was to create the remaster, which seems pretty likely, but I don't think it'll be Grove Street. They might go to a more reliable company with more employees. Obviously, don't take what I'm saying here as fact. I'm completely speculating here. We could get a reveal for a GTA 4 remaster in a week, in 5 years, or never. I don't work for Rockstar, I have no idea. This is all just purely speculation, but as I said, I do actually think we will get one at some point, just not in recent times. So to answer the title of this video, we can't be sure, but I think it is incredibly likely it will happen at some point, maybe within the next sort of decade. At the very least, I believe they should port the game over to digital and physical storefronts on the Xbox One, PS4 and the current gen of consoles. I think it's a bit annoying that having to play the game on your Xbox One with the 360 disc, once that disc gets too scratched and you can't use it, you have to go and buy it again from a store, and that can be sort of difficult for some people. So I think that making it available on current gen consoles and the last gen would definitely be a good idea and could help more people experience this really great game. Thank you for joining me in this video, I really do appreciate it. As I said at the start, please consider subscribing. I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the 1 year anniversary of my first video, so any support, whether that's a like, sharing the video, commenting, subscribing, of course, anything really helps. So again, thank you for watching this video, I really appreciate it everyone, and I hope you have a great day.